Hi guys, this is Zach from Watches on You, and today we are taking a look at what I believe is the best watch under $100. This is the Seiko SNK809. Now we're going to take it down on the table and get a closer look at it. Okay guys, here's the watch in greater detail, and right off the bat I'm going to go off of its bead blasted stainless steel case. So the bead blasting on this case is actually done very well. It's a very even tone. You don't notice any blemishes in it, and I'd say that overall the case finishing and the bead blasting finish is very, very good, especially for a watch of the $60 price range. But you do get some polishing on the watch, so the underside is completely polished. That kind of contributes to comfort a little bit, and it kind of just, I don't know, counteracts the bead blasting a bit. So as you can see, you have polishing around the case back and under the lugs, and that is also done very well. I haven't noticed any blemishes in it, and again, done extremely well for a watch of the $60 price range. So now going on to the dial of this watch, which is, I'd say, the main feature. So the dial of this watch is a glossy black dial, and it is very black. You know, I know a lot of watches, they try to get black, but they kind of get a charcoal dark gray. But this watch is truly black, and I think that is partly because they did the glossy dial. So I really like the dial. You get kind of a aviation slash field navigation kind of look to it. And what gives it that is you have your minutes actually marked on the outside and your hours marked on the inside. So the outside counts by 5s up to 60 at 12, and the inside goes 1 through 12. And that just kind of provides it with a really cool look. I love how they also put that arrow there at 12. Again, that kind of gives it a little bit of the beer look that IWC so often uses. Now you also get a date window at 3 o'clock that shows the day and date, and that is actually very nice. You can set it in Spanish or English, so I have it actually, I guess, in Spanish right now, just doing that to kind of show you guys how it does both. So yeah, you just set that pull out the crown once, turn it one way to set the date, turn it the other to set the day. So there we go, now it's in English. So now you can for the hands, you get your hour and minute hands. Those are just kind of standard sword hands. Then you get your second hand, which has the loom actually on the opposite side of the tip, which is unique and you see on a lot of other Seiko's watches, but I actually really like it. Now what I also love about the second hand is it's got the red tip. I just like that because it adds a little bit of color to the dial, just kind of making it less boring with only black and white. So now the movement that powers this is the Seiko 7S26, which is, as many of you may know, is the same movement they use in their famous SKX007. But I'd say that this watch has a better value for money because you get the same great proven movement, $60. So with the movement has been proven to be extremely reliable. It's never really going to fail you automatic, as you can see the rotor right there. There isn't like any finishing on it, very utilitarian, but you don't really expect it for a $60 watch. But it is still done very well. It's never going to fail you and does its job perfectly. My watch I've actually found to be accurate within a few seconds of day. I haven't noticed really any inaccuracy. Some people will say they can report, some people will report up to like even 40 seconds a day, but I haven't had any issues with that, so I'm not going to say if that's true or not, but I'm not going to discount it. That's something to consider, but I think you guys should, for the most part, get good accuracy out of this watch. So now before I go into the wrist shot, I'm going to go over the strap. So the strap I have this, as you can see, is kind of a brown leather stitch strap, and that is not the strap that comes with this. The strap that comes with this is this kind of NATO-ish nylon strap. You have your like kind of Zulu loops right there, but it's very, very low quality. You have like a faux leather on the eyelets. Yeah, extremely low quality. I really, really do not like it. Very uncomfortable. You for sure, if you get this watch, will need to replace it, but that's not that big of a deal, as some watch straps tend to be very, very cheap. So yeah, this just crappy strap, replace it if you get this. So now into the wrist shot. Now, this watch has a width of around 38 millimeters, and I really like that size. It's for my wrist personally, it isn't too big, isn't too small. I really enjoy it. I think it looks very good on the wrist, especially when paired with a leather strap. It looks very, very good, very sporty. Yeah, I really like the look of it. It looks much better in real life and in videos, I'd say, than it does in the pictures you'll see online. So yeah, it does look a lot better than the other pictures like you'd see on Amazon. So here, yeah, there, it looks really good there. So yeah, overall this watch gives you a lot of pluses. The case finishing is done great, the dial is great, movement, proven automatic movement. Yeah, there's really no bad parts about this watch. For around $65, that is a steal of a deal. I mean, that is incredibly good quality for the money. So actually, if you want to purchase this watch, we have a link. I'm going to leave a link in the description, and that is to the listing that we found it the cheapest at. And yeah, so if you'd like to purchase it, just check out that link and you can buy it off there. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to check out our other ones and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.